This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
The sky is definitely opalite in Kansas City right now for the Chiefs. There's no question. Yeah. It was onyx for the first 2 weeks, but we are full on beautiful.
I told y'all it was going to be a banger, man.
It is a banger.
I'm telling you. Being in the open field with the ball, man.
Yeah.
Woo! Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. A Wondery show brought to you by WhatsApp. That's right. The app where everyone can communicate and all get on the same page if you guys want to go somewhere. Just makes communicating easy. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Shout out to the Heights and shout out to the Cincinnati Bearcats. University of Cincinnati alum. The Cats are rolling in the top 25 right now, baby. Got homecoming this week. Just rolled on the Okie State. It's going to be a fun one this weekend. Shout out to everybody going back to UC for it, getting back to Clifton, having a few beers, man. Yeah. Somebody have a shot for me at Old Woody's, man.
There we go.
But back to the show. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S for fun clips throughout the week. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up. We got some shit coming up.
All right, 92%. We got another great episode coming up right now. We got the Chiefs dominating win over the Raiders. Yeah, baby. Eagles back in the win column. We needed it bad. Thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you so much. And we finally get to talk to the 92%er that got the most ridiculous tattoo of all time. Jets Jake face tattooed on his body. And a Philly legend. An NBA Hall of Famer. He's not the question. He's the answer. Allen Iverson is joining us today.
Let's go.
A living legend. And more than that, just a freaking awesome human being.
And an unbelievable documentary that he's coming out with, man. And he gets to tell his story and how it all unfolded. But we'll get him on the show and let him tell you guys about it. Jason, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, before we get to that, we're going to get into some of that new news. New news is brought to you by American Express. Don't leave home without it. Travis Kelce is officially a roller coaster tycoon.
Yes, I am.
And we're not talking about the video game people. We're talking about real life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we are. It came across the desk, and I could not pass this opportunity up, man. I'm teaming up with Jana Partners with Six Flags and Cedar Fair. We're going to be a part of the theme park and amusement parks that absolutely rocked our world as kids and hopefully give families nowadays the fun and the memories that we have and we cherish growing up. I'm so excited for this. I can't tell you how crazy it is to say that I'm a part of this group that now is an investor in these theme parks that we absolutely love growing up, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I heard about it. I'm joining you too. I'm investing too, brother. I'm just going to keep riding your coattails. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're going to be riding some rides here soon, dude. You already know.
I mean, listen, I think, again, the moment I heard about Six Flags, again, those memories come back. And you think about all the people. You think about, mom working. Like, amusement parks in Northeast Ohio are such like an embedded part of the community. At least it felt like
it was
for us.
When we were growing up, for sure.
Mom used to work at Geauga Lake growing up. Uncle Don did. Our guy, Harry Clark, used to work over there. I mean,
James Settles, you already know. The list
you're
goes
taking
on,
school
man.
trips to them. And I don't know, man. It's just a lot of great memories are centered around that. Down at Cincinnati for training camp.
Kings Island.
We would do Kings Island once a year at least. And it's just, it's kind of fun. It's very fun. I mean, I remember watching Richie Rich growing up, and I'm like, dude, what if one day I own a roller coaster? I was like, yeah, now we kind of do. Are we going to get a Kelce roller coaster?
Man, I just
even if it's just like a little kiddie
my toes
ride.
in the water right now. You know what I mean?
What would a Kelce roller?
Know.
Well, let's play in the land of make believe. What would a Kelce roller coaster consist of? Big drop?
It's got to have a few drops in there, 1 or 2. I don't know about a Millennium Force drop, but definitely loops. Okay. I think it's got to be,
Is it shoulder harness or seated bar? Or one of these crazy ones where you're like standing or you're like flying.
I feel like it's got to be shoulder harness. I feel like I love the Raptor because it was like your feet were dangling. And I like that being a big guy. I don't got to worry about my height being an issue on this thing.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, one of my favorite rides was always the indoor rides. I always thought those were some of the coolest ones because you could just turn the lights off in those things and you didn't know where you were going.
Is it wooden? Wooden?
No way, dude.
I kind of like. There's like a dirtiness to the wood that I like the shaking.
Because all the wood is old.
Yeah.
That's why.
I mean, there's a shakiness to it. There's an even greater sense of like, is this thing about to fucking fall apart?
You want to be terrified?
Listen, I mean, I want the adrenaline pumping, and the more scared I am, the more the adrenaline's pumping.
Touche.
Within limits. I mean, Six Flags is a top-notch organization. They're going to keep that thing functioning, right?
All right.
What would 9-year-old Travis Kelce think of owning a theme park?
I mean, golly, I can't even put myself in my 9-year-old shoes, man. It's just Richie Rich, right? It's the exact same thing exactly. You could just be a kid forever, man. You could be a kid forever, man. I can't wait to, I got my prestige season pass ready to rock and roll. As soon as the season's over with, I'm gonna go up there and hit the park, and I'm gonna try and get to as many as I can this off season, man. It's just lay my eyes on what everything Six Flags has to offer outside of just Ohio, man.
Have you ever seen these challenges where you have to hit like a certain amount of rides and experiences within a day, where it's like almost like a marathon of like an amusement park?
Oh yeah,
you're like running from ride to ride just to try and get it all in.
Come on now.
I think we got to do a New Heights edition.
Dude, live from the roller coaster, dude. Just the Millennium
Let's just see if we
Force
get how much we can get done in one.
Over and over. That's right. That'd be insane.
You got to hit it all. You got to hit the Millennium Force. You got to hit the Raptor, the Phantom. Then you got to hit the wave pool. You got to do a body surf in the wave, Dippin' Dots on the way out of that, chug a beer on your way over. I think this could be. It's like a marathon race of amusement at Six Flags. I think that'd be pretty fun. All right. Either way, if you were to make a Six Flags theme park from scratch, are there going to be animals? You're a big animals guy.
I'm a huge animal guy.
This is what I'm picturing. Otters, just like not even in cages. They're just running around the park free.
It just got ponds of otters everywhere.
Do we have a garage beer ride?
Ooh.
21 and up ride only.
You got to chug a beer.
You have to finish your beer by the end of the ride.
Either that or you just get free beers before you get on the ride.
And then it explodes the moment you open it after you get off of it. All right. Well, either way, this is awesome, brother. Excited to see what becomes of this. Congratulations.
Hell yeah, man. Make sure everybody that's a theme park lover like me and Jason, man, these amusement parks go crazy for Halloween. So make sure you gear up, have some fun for the spooky season out there and hit an amusement park.
There we go.
Six Flags.
Dude, Halloween is an electric one up there at Six Flags. That's a great time.
Yeah.
Gosh. All right. Also, not just a theme park owner. We did want to bring this up, Trav, now that we're transitioning. Yeah, you have once again been mistaken for Jesus. That's right.
This is crazy.
From Samantha Kaiser, who noticed this during a funeral of all places. She's mourning the loss of a beloved one, and she can't get her eyes off of Travis Kelce hanging from the cross.
That's what?
When your family points out at a funeral that the Jesus statue on the wall looks exactly like Travis. I mean, it does kind of look like you.
No, it doesn't.
It's got a very Travis Kelce look. I mean, no, I think we can all agree that this is not what Jesus actually looked like. But it's always fun seeing the interpretation that Westerners have attributed to Jesus Christ. What, if you grew that hair back out?
I was about to say, that man is well groomed.
He is. That's a well-groomed Jesus.
That's a well-groomed Jesus. He got some good conditioner. He had some good beard oil.
What did they use for conditioner back in the day? Was it just like lamb's fat? It was just like, I don't know. Like, what do you?
I don't remember any conditioner being in the Bible.
I don't think it was called conditioner. There was some like oil.
Oils. Yeah, nice. They didn't use oil, olive oil.
Dang, there we go. All right, last bit of new news. Reminder, please continue sending us your New Heights-themed Halloween costumes and decorations.
Ooh.
We're going to look to have a surprise giveaway to some of our favorites.
Hey-o.
And also, we're just going to enjoy them, so please send them in. That wraps up new news brought to you by American Express.
Hey-o.
All right, Travi, let's move on to some bold topics to wrap up Week 7 in the NFL.
All right, now.
Starting with none other than the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs 31, Raiders, Gilbert Arenas. Travis. What are your initial thoughts of this game?
I didn't even know you knew what number Gilbert Arenas was.
Are you kidding me? I used to hate Gilbert Arenas when the Cavs.
Oh, the Wizards, yeah.
The first go around with LeBron on the
I used to love him until they played the Cavs.
Yeah, no, I mean, respect him as a player for sure. He would shoot the ball. I mean, he was kind of the original
just
shoot the ball from fucking nowhere. It's like, what the fuck that went in? Yeah. First regular season, Chiefs shutout since 2011, my rookie year. Wow.
That's crazy. And I can't wrap my head around it. I was actually asked this after the game, and it was the first regular season shutout of Coach Reid's career. I'm like, that can't be right.
I mean, Travis, you know how bad you have to be to not score a single point in the NFL? Like, that does not how many shutouts on average happen a year? It's got to be like one or two, maybe.
Feel like I've seen a handful already this year.
Travis, I don't think this isn't normal. I feel terrible for the Raiders. Like, this is it
was tough. There's some mind-blowing stats. Like, we had as many first downs as they had offensive plays.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy to kind of think about what really went on this past Sunday.
I don't know that I've ever seen a team have 30 first downs in a game. I mean, that's in itself is crazy. Held the Raiders to under 100 yards total.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I've had some really bad offensive games. It's miserable to be a part of those. This is right up there with them. Chiefs, 31 points in 5 offensive drives.
They weren't getting much going on offense, and we were putting together I think 17 and 18 play drives that scored in touchdowns, and it felt like the first half went by like this, and we had 3 drives that were all like really like long drive drills almost. I mean, I'll say this, man. I respect so many people over there. There's coaches,
Pete Carroll,
players,
Chip
exactly.
Kelly.
There's so many guys. Obviously, they didn't have Brock Bowers. They didn't have Max for the majority of the game. He got banged up, and hopefully he's all right, man. But it felt good to be firing on all cylinders, offense, defense, special teams. Pat was finding a way to get everybody the ball. Rashee Rice finally got his chance to be a part of this madness and show what he can do in the NFL again. And I know everybody was excited to see him get going, but it just felt like as an offense, everything was working for us, man. And when the big guys up front are rolling and the run games, and we're getting after them in the run game, and then on top of that, the ball's out of Pat's hands quick, and everybody's making guys miss, and we're getting these first downs here and there. It's so much fun being a part of this shit, man.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Like, typically, even when you win like big games, like Andy or the coach is like, listen, guys, great win, great performance. We're going to get back in there tomorrow. We're going to clean up our mistakes, and we're going to focus on the next one. Is there anything to clean up? Like, was there any negative, what are the teaching points from this game?
I mean, there's negative plays in every game. With you. And as you know, you always got to find ways to get better. But I think the biggest thing is just getting healthy. Had my guy Trey Smith go down, and had a few guys get banged up, get rolled up on. I know Kareem's ankle ain't feeling too good today. Ankle and knee ain't feeling too good today because he got rolled up on Rashee's first touchdown.
Yep.
Yeah, but I feel like we just keep taking this momentum of how we're working throughout the week, and that's where it's really paying off. Is guys are busting their ass throughout the week and detailing their work to where we're ready. We're ready for that ball to be out quick. We're ready to attack a defense a certain way, and we're getting after it in the run game, man, and that sets up everything. That makes that job on the offensive line so much easier when you're finding ways to get 5 to 6 yards every pop.
Well, yeah, you guys are finding ways, and one of the reasons it was so easy potentially is the return of Rashee Rice. I mean, the Chiefs offense had been trending this way for the last few games. Really, it's starting to find its own. The creativity was incredible, getting the big plays down the field. Running game started getting going the week before, and now you get the wide receiver number 1 back. First time Chiefs have had Worthy Rice and Hollywood Brown in the same game. Rice, 7 catches for 42 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hollywood Brown found the end zone again. I mean, how many touchdowns is Hollywood? He's got like 4 now?
At least.
5?
At least.
I mean,
it feels like he's getting 1 or 2 every game at this point, man. My guy, Hollywood Brown.
Finding the end zone, baby.
Hell yeah.
Was it intentional to give him the first time? I mean, I already know the answer to this, but yeah, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, we want to get him involved early, man. Let him get used to, having the ball in his hands, getting him rolling. Obviously, everybody loves Rashee in the building, man. He's one of our favorite teammates, and we know what he can do with the ball in his hands. He's a great route runner, but when he gets that ball in his hands, he's a strong runner. He feels the defense, the lanes, how to knife the defense, get into the seams, and the cracks of the defense. And that's really where we missed him last year, and we missed him a lot early on this season, is the fact that we can just get him the ball anywhere on the field, and he's going to make somebody miss, and that's a hell of a skill to have, or a hell of a advantage to have on the offensive side of the ball, because a lot of the opportunities you get in the NFL is a one-on-one opportunity, and if you make that guy miss and you gain those extra yards, man, we're rolling.
Speaking of living it, Travis Kelce's living it. 3 catches for 54 yards, including a big one early.
I am living it, man.
How'd it feel, brother?
It pays to have really fast receivers on your team that take up a lot of attention, and that's what Xavier Worthy did on that play. He took the top off the defense in a cover 2 look, and I just had to get lost behind the linebackers. And that's what I did. I thought he was right on my trail, and then, he just stopped following me. And I ended up getting butt naked open.
It's tough. Those backers don't know. Is Pat about to scramble?
Speaking of roller coasters, man, I'll tell you what, man, being in the open field with the ball, man.
Yeah.
Woo!
A lot of guys are getting open. Rashee was getting open. Pat was hitting him with some back shoulder. He's getting a lot of big plays. So much so that Pat decided to post a Rashee highlight clip to the tune of Opalite. Apparently things are so good in KC
it's a banger,
right now.
Man. I told y'all it was going to be a banger, man.
The sky is definitely Opalite in Kansas City right now for the Chiefs. There's no question. Yeah. It was Onyx for the first 2 weeks, but we are full on beautiful. And then obviously we got the play that never works. With Pat, it looks like he's drawn the defense off sides. Good acting job here.
Pat's hilarious because we had been practicing it like this, and just to kind of make a mockery of it, to have fun, like working on this play. But at the end of the day, we're running a play we always run on that kind of situation.
Yeah.
With a little window dressing and
try and draw them off sides. We're not actually going to play.
And the mic just happened to catch him say this play never fucking works.
It fucking never fucking works, man.
That's great.
It's so good, man. 10 out of 10, baby. It worked.
Also, last thing from Sunday, how do we feel about this new trend? I mean, it works for the Chiefs.
It does,
Colors
baby.
It's pretty good.
You know it, man. It
works.
It works. I haven't seen that nameplate before, but it's pretty good.
Commanders coming up. Monday Night Football. I'm going to be there in person.
How about it, man?
To watch my little brother take on the Washington Commanders. What are we thinking, man? What do you think about the Commanders?
I mean, obviously, talented football team, outstanding coaches. They got a lot of vets on that team, so they're going to be ready. They're going to be fired up for a Monday night game, man. And I get to see my guy Ertz, baby. Get to see him in the flesh, man. I haven't seen my guy in forever. One of my favorite tight ends. Obviously, we came into this thing together back in 2013, and teammate in Philly for a long time. And
yes, sir.
I mean, it's just when I see the guys that I came in with in the league, and they're still balling and they're still making an impact, man. It just gets me fucking fired up, man. Yeah, and man. I know Ertz is going to make some fucking plays come Monday night, so. It'll be good to see him, but at the same time, it'll be good to see a few of my old teammates and Nicky Allegretti and Andrew Wiley.
That's awesome, man. Well, I'm looking forward to the game, and I'm also looking forward to finally getting to 1587.
Hey, how about it, baby? Come on down to 1587.
So what am I getting?
Man.
What am I getting to review?
I'll tell you what, man.
Should I record a review to play within New Heights?
There's not a bad dish in the entire menu, man.
Yeah, but what are your favorites? Okay, you like the mayonnaise soaked? You like the mayonnaise soaked whatever thingamabobber there?
I made sure that thingamabobber isn't on the menu.
God damn it! Mayonnaise is delicious, Travis. Just because you don't,
you can get it added. We have it in the back. You can get whatever you needed added to it.
All right.
I know you're not a lobster roll guy, but those apps are delicious.
I don't have a problem with lobster rolls.
Just in terms of the apps, I like the hamachi. I think that's unique to Kansas City. You don't get that.
Hamachi?
Hamachi, yeah.
What's hamachi?
Hamachi's it's a little like sashimi or sushi app. It's not sushi. I think it's sashimi.
So it's raw fish.
Raw fish with the little seasoning on the top and the dressing on it.
So it's sashimi.
Yeah, a little miso, I believe. Sweet miso. With
something else on it?
Yeah.
And it's specific. How did Kansas City get a specific?
It's specific to the restaurant and unique to Kansas City because Kansas City doesn't have like a lot of these. Obviously, they got some sushi spots that have fresh fish, but
yeah,
a lot of the steakhouses keep it around the red meat.
Sure.
So you got that for the app. Obviously, you got Andy Reid's I'll Treat You to a Cheeseburger. It's a smash burger. Can't go wrong with that. It's a Wagyu smash burger at that.
Okay. What's on it?
You can get it with like the special sauce. You can get it with ketchup. I think it comes with a few sauces that you can pick and choose from. You got your chicken nuggies.
You had chicken nuggets?
Oh yeah, fucking crispy, delicious with 3 different honey dipping sauces.
All right, now you're talking my language.
All right, now.
Come on.
What else do we got? A lot of people love the pastrami.
Is it a sandwich?
No, it's just fresh pastrami.
Just eat the pastrami.
With a dipping sauce and some pickles. What else is up there, man? Obviously, the steaks are like the main reason why you're going to want to go to 1587 for sure, though.
Okay.
Then you got all the varieties. My favorite is the
A5
Wagyu strip. No, I listen.
Strip?
I like the Wagyu strip. I think that's what's unique about 1587.
Maybe that's why I don't like the ribeye, because the ribeye is normally a fattier cut. I like regular steaks with ribeyes. Whenever I get a Wagyu ribeye, it just feels like too much.
Do what I love to do. Get the A5 strip.
Okay, A5
and
strip.
then get the truffle infused butter or the truffle butter on top, and then get the truffle linguine.
I like truffle fries. I don't like mixing truffle with steaks. Just give me the steak. Salt.
Well, you're not. I'm telling you, you're going to do it wrong. You got to do it the way I'm asking you to. Just do me a favor. Just get it like this. It comes on the side.
If it's a good steak, I shouldn't need truffle butter on it.
You're right. You're just adding. You're adding to it like you like to add mayonnaise to your whatever.
Well, I will try it because I love you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, looking forward to that. Can't wait. Is there garage beer?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Looking forward to seeing you Monday. Can't wait to, I think it's going to be a great game. And also looking forward to the pregame meal, postgame meal. I might go there multiple times at this point because apparently I got to try a bunch of shit. Let's get to the rest of the NFL, including Philadelphia Eagles. Finally back in the win column.
Eagles getting the dub, baby. Eagles 28, Vikings 22. I feel like there's a little bit of a rivalry in here from like the days that you were playing, man. I don't know why. Sure. I might be from the outside.
Oh, I know why.
Outside in, but
Travis, you were at that game in Philadelphia, right?
Yeah, I was. I love.
You should know why there's a rivalry. Those fans got brutalized in Philadelphia.
Oh no, they did.
Yeah, dude, I was in Ireland at the Minnesota Steelers game. Just mingling about the day before the game at some of the pubs. Vikings fans coming up to me. They still are talking about that game from 20. I was like, guys, that happened. That's over 9. It's like 9. We're like 9 years past this, guys.
Yeah. What was that? 17?
17.
It's still, but look at like, that's like the last time that they've made it to the NFC Championship, right?
Yeah, I think so. They've been in the playoffs since, but I don't think they've made it to a championship game since then.
That was a legendary year. That was like the Kirk Cousins to Stephon Diggs down the sideline. Like that was a lot of juice. And I'm just going to be honest, going into that game.
Did Eagles fans maybe go a little far? I'm going to say some of them probably did. I don't know that we should have been throwing rocks at buses, but I'll say this. Vikings fans came in there. Vikings fans came in very confident.
Beating their chest.
And they were doing skull chants on the planes and all that shit's going on social media. They're putting the Vikings jersey on the statue.
You can't entice it. Jason, we already talked about the statue. The Eagles fans are doing that.
I think that was a legitimate Vikings fan. I think that was a legitimate Vikings fan. There was too much memorabilia. There was a lot of stuff on that statue.
The Chiefs one that just was written on a red shirt. That was an Eagles fan.
That might have been an Eagles fan. But either way, I think I don't condone everything that happened to the Vikings fans that day, but they came in mighty confident. And so, their defense was incredible that year. It really was.
That was a full. That was a fucking great game, man.
It was a great game. It was a great game. Eagles fan. All right. Either way, we're going to talk about this one from this year.
There we go.
Eagles 28, Vikings 22. Big game for the Eagles, man. They've been obviously on a couple game losing streak, losing to the Giants on Thursday night. We talked about Cam Scatterboo and freaking Jackson Dart. And, listen, in Philly, when you're struggling, they're going to let you know, especially when the expectations are high. So, they've been going through it. So to come back and bounce back and have this type of game, very, very happy, not just as an Eagles fan, but, happy that these guys responded this way.
Yeah. Well, the offense is definitely back.
Yeah. I mean, Jalen Hurts been under a lot of scrutiny. I mean, it's still like, I think, first of all, Jalen played out
what's
his mind.
new? People, it's like a roller coaster. This guy just keeps showing up to work, man.
Bring it on. Like, I feel like the Eagles, when everybody doubts them early on, I would rather start off having struggles then the fans get on him, and then it's like, okay, we're going to hunker down together. We're going to have to figure this thing out. Otherwise, we're all going to get killed here. So I think it ultimately 9 times out of 10 makes the team better at the end of the day.
It makes you circle the fucking wagons.
That's right.
It makes you figure shit out in-house.
Yeah, we got to circle the wagons because we're surrounded by Philadelphians who are out for blood. So I think I thought Jalen, the deep ball, he was on the money. He was hitting all the big shots down the field. Saquon was going the first drive, then Cam Jurgens goes out, kind of stalled out. But the big thing I thought that was really different, everybody's already talked about it, the under center stuff, the play action. I think it seems like it added some more to the offense.
Oh, it added to it. Jalen went 19 for 23 is how it added to it for 326 yards, 3 tutties. AJ and Smitty, Swole Batman and Skinny Batman combined for 13 receptions, 304 yards and 3 tutties by themselves. You think it's a conscious effort to just throw the ball downfield, or you think they're finally starting to get everybody to really play the run? Specifically,
I just think that they're figuring it out, man. I think that the running game still wasn't really clicking. I mean, it clicked the first drive, but they stuck with it, and they kept kind of trying to establish it. And then they hit the big shots when they were there, and they hit the off schedule shots. And listen, Minnesota's a great defense this year. Brian Flores is one of the best coordinators in the NFL. Their weakness had been stopping the run. They were the best pass defense in the NFL, I think, to date. Been getting a lot of turnovers. So this is a huge game for Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts and these guys to get back on track. And you saw it in the emotion they displayed after the game, right? You know that they needed to get this monkey off their back, get one under their belt, and now they're going to get to go play the Giants again. It's a weird schedule where you play an in-division opponent back to like 1 week removed from just playing them on Thursday. But these guys are great. Nick Sirianni is a fantastic coach, and I know it hasn't looked perfect up until this point. But I just got to think that these guys they're going to continue to figure this thing out. They got great players. They got great coaches. And eventually you have stuff like this where it's going to explode. And the running game is only a matter of time as well. I really believe that.
Listen,
they got a great
when
back.
you have a 2,000-yard rusher, newsflash, everybody's going to be focused on trying to stop the fucking run. When Pat went for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns, the next season we saw cover 4 and safeties at 20 yards before the snap of the ball. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different world going into that next season. You got to keep adapting. You got to keep changing it up. And unfortunately, that means Saquon might not get as many carries or might not get as many yards and touchdowns and have the crazy 2,000-yard season. But it definitely doesn't mean that he's not going to make an impact. And it definitely doesn't mean you're not going to win football games. You just got to keep finding ways week in, week out to adjust to how defenses are trying to stop you.
And Saquon's coming, man. I just don't, I don't care how it's looked to this point.
Yeah.
What's the fucking guy from the Marvel universe? I am inevitable, fucking Thanos or whatever. Saquon is inevitable. It's going to get going. All right. Jeff Stoutland is a fantastic coach. They have great players up front. I know it hasn't looked great till right now. Landon's starting to get healthy, and that's going to help. Cam got a little banged up, and that kind of stalled things out this last week. But he's going to get back there. Eventually, this thing's going to start going. We got my man Fred Johnson out there, 6 offensive linemen on the field. That's dedicating to running the football, right? We get 6 big fuckers out there. Yeah, come on now. Let's go. We're running downhill. It'll get popping. I got no doubt in my mind eventually that run game is going to get going. And once it does, now that the pass game is starting to click, you know this, Travis. Half of being successful as a passing offense is staying out of shitty situations on third down. Like, it is hard to operate continually in third and long situations. If we get that running game going, we get all these play actions off of it, whether it's the the play actions under center and the runs under center, whether it's the RPOs and shotgun and the runs and shotgun, you marry all that stuff up. And it's going to happen. I just know it. So listen, I'm happy we got it done this week and looking forward to continuing to watch this. Looking forward to getting the Giants in Philadelphia this next week.
There you go.
I also get to watch Cam Scadaboo run like a fucking piss missile right into the fucking linebacker again. So can't wait to watch that. All right, here we go.
Well, you were talking about big fuckers. We got a new way that big fuckers are trying to stop the tush push.
Yeah.
Man. Vikings defend the tush push by having a player legitimately just lie down on the line of scrimmage. And I'm not sure what this technique is. Did it work?
No, we still got the first down.
Yeah.
It
was just trying to go to
it was a valiant effort.
Every length to not get peeled. I'm assuming that's what the center's trying to do all the time, but
I just like watching the creativity of it. I mean, they still got the first down, but I understand the strategy. You take out the guy's legs and they have the other guys go over top. I mean, it was a good strategy. It might have worked. I don't know. They didn't get another opportunity to do it. So I would have been curious to see what it would look like the more times you executed it. I mean, if I was doing this and this happened in a game, I would just line up and tackle over, and I would treat the left guard like the center and just do the quarterback sneak over there. Just have Jalen roll it over there and do the tush push. But either way, I like the creativity. I like Brian Flores coming up with something that's different rather than just complaining about it and trying to stop it.
Let's keep it on the defensive side of the ball. Brandon Graham has officially unretired.
My man.
How about
He's
it?
back. He's back.
From his podcast, Unblocked. I know that it was year 15. It was just like a great way to go out, but I don't want to have no regrets either. This is the only time in life that you could do it. After a while, ain't nobody calling no more.
That's right.
So he's officially an Eagle?
He's officially back. Yes, he's back with the Philadelphia Eagles. He is on to, I guess, his year 16. I mean, he's the most tenured Eagle by far at this point. I'm just happy that Brandon's doing what he wants to do. He wants to continue playing.
Yeah.
And that opportunity's there. And to be honest, I think the Eagles can use him in multiple ways, not just as a player, but his personality. He brings a lot to that locker room that I think will be awesome for him to be back out on the field with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think it feels right sometimes when you win a Super Bowl, you have some soft tissue things, and everybody wants what's best for Brandon, right? It's like, man, just go out on top. It's such a great way to end your career. But at the end of the day, man, if you still want to play, you gotta go play, because you don't want to look back in 10 years and be like, man, I really wish I would have done another season. I wish I would have been there with the guys for that following one. And I don't think anything that happens this year is going to erase the incredible career that he's already had to date, right? Like, what's the downside of this? He comes back, he gets injured. Injuries heal. You know what doesn't heal? Having to live with the fact that you miss not playing anymore, right? And you wish you would have done another year. So I'm happy for Brandon because I think this is the decision that he wanted to make, and he's happy with it. And ultimately, I think it'll be good for the Philadelphia Eagles. So, love you, BG. Happy that I get to selfishly watch you again in an Eagles jersey for at least one more year.
How about it? Shout out to BG. Jason, you're considering
what?
Not coming back out of retirement.
There
you
is
have
not
formally
even
announced that you are staying retired.
There's no considering. I am not coming out. It is a firm decision.
Philly, the boss on X, responded to Scheffner breaking the news that BG was coming back. He says, yo, Jay Kels, you busy? And you responded, I'm very busy. He's got a lot going on. Too busy for football.
Listen, if I wanted to and I felt like I could, I would come back in a heartbeat.
I mean, I think that
I sprained my calf jumping rope last year during the season. I knew my body can't do this. Listen, I might be able to go out there.
But now you're a lean 265.
More reason why I can't play. More reason why I can't play.
Listen, like you said, they could use you more than just at the offensive line. They could use you at tight end now.
I would go out there and my body would crumble if I tried to play football at this point.
You just did an NFL workout the other day.
I did.
You looked amazing.
A 3-hour workout. I did a 3-hour workout without having to go hit anybody.
That's how long the average game is.
I knew my body was done when it was done. And the moment I stopped that following year, I'm spraining my calf jumping rope. I'm pulling pecs, trying to bench press. I don't have it anymore, and I'm very comfortable admitting that. And more so, the team doesn't need me. They have Cam Jurgens, a great center. They have multiple depth players behind the center position at this point. They drafted a guy this year in Drew Kendall. And like Brandon could go back and he can do 10 to 15 snaps a game and be a major contributor to the defense. I'm not, you know, I'm going to go do like practice. I'm going to fucking like go anchor on bull wrestling.
These guys right.
Go do 80 plays. You're fucking out of your mind. Like there's not a fucking world.
Jordan Davis every day in practice.
My body would break in half trying to do that dumb shit anymore. I'm done. I look at it now and I'm like, I can't believe I used to do this fucking thing. So,
you're hilarious.
Yeah, no chance. And they don't want me back, so it's not like it's even.
Well, let's talk about that attempted football workout with the Eagles that they posted. You responded on X saying that this was humbling. Honestly, speed was still there. Nice. But getting pinned trying to squat 505, which is a fucking ridiculous thing to even attempt when you only weigh 265 pounds.
I don't think so.
And my power numbers were way down. I'm going to blame us doing a full workout on the field first.
I do think that was the reason. I think if I would have just went in there and lifted, I would have got it.
And just know in my head, so in your head, you're like, a fresh Jason Kelce can still hit it. Nice.
No, I don't think I can hit the power numbers I used to, but I do think I could have been respectful. And I definitely could have got 505. And not only that, dude, I don't know how I missed it initially when he posted it. Arnold. That's right. Arnold Schwarzenegger in the comments on the Instagram post he said, you just overthought it. Go do it again. I think that was the direct quote. Like, yeah. And so now I got to do it again because if Arnold typed me up, I'm going to go fucking do 500 pounds.
You got to.
I just got a little SI joint dysfunction, so I got to wait for my back to heal up a little bit. But it'll be fine. I'll go do it again. It was fun, man. We've been wanting to do that video for a while. I think we did the bodybuilding workout video this off season with Dr. Mike up in Detroit. People loved it, but one of the biggest comments under that video was, you know, we want to see what a football workout looks like, and linked up with my guy, Fernando Noriega, and got a little football specific workout in, trying to beat some of my old records.
Well, I enjoyed watching you fail at doing 505 in the face that you made.
Hey, I pulled my hamstring at Beer Bowl. I didn't.
Moving on to some other things that Week 7 gave us here in the NFL and around the league. Broncos, Giants, insane fourth quarter. Down 19 going into the fourth. Broncos scored 33 points in the fourth quarter alone. What the fuck?
It was an insane fourth quarter. Bo Nix, if you look up some of his stats when he's trailing, dude, I looked this up the other day. Hold on, let me find these fucking. Okay, Bo Nix's overall completion percentage is 65.2%.
It's pretty good.
Just what he is regularly.
It's pretty good.
When they're leading or tied, it's 60. He's worse, 62%. His rating is worse as well at 89.2. When he is in the fourth quarter trailing, he has an 81.3% completion percentage and a passer rating of 162.8.
I saw that fourth quarter. Guys were fucking making plays.
That's true. The last drive was just two jump balls, basically.
Crazy catches. I'm like, holy shit. Which at the same time, you got to be on the same page with your quarterback, and guys are making plays, and he's putting it in a position for them to be able to make a good fucking play on the ball.
But why aren't we just doing that more?
It's crazy.
Is it harder? Is it harder than that?
I think it's way harder than what you're trying to make it seem like. And also on top of that, there's something about, and I feel this a lot when the game gets down to the wire with Pat too, is that you just get more locked in, you get more focused, you feel that sense of urgency to have to make the play. But all of a sudden you start to get in sync with the guy back there calling the plays or slinging the ball around. And it's just, the ball's just kind of always in that perfect place for you to make a play.
That's a trait. Some guys feel that and play worse. This guy clearly feels 100%. That and elevates his game, which is a great sign. We 100%. Just got to spot him some points early, Sean. I mean, like, come on. Give him a lead and get this kid fired up. No?
I don't know if that's how that works.
Just have somebody at home on the scoreboard just put up a wrong score so that he thinks he's trailing maybe.
I don't know if that's how that works.
It doesn't happen like that?
No. Do you think it's a better win for Denver or a worse loss for New York?
It's definitely a worse loss for New York. I mean, they had the game in the bag. I mean, they blew it. Swag brought up a lot that they were playing prevent defense and not really playing the same style of ball late in the game.
It's a tough decision to have to make as a DC, man.
And then obviously the Jackson Dart interception late hurt them, right? It was under 5 minutes. At that point, you're still in a 2-score game. The one thing you can't have happen is a turnover like that. And listen, he's an incredible quarterback. I love watching him play.
Hell yeah.
And he's still, but yeah, I mean, that's a learning experience for him as a young QB.
How about a little late night Monday night football last night?
Listen, man, we got to see our favorite player from another team, Baker Mayfield.
Shake and bake, baby. Had a rough one, man.
Yeah, it was. Listen, I just love getting to watch the guy play. I got to see him pregame. I have so much respect for the competitor and player that he is. And they played a great team. Detroit came ready to go. Dan Campbell. Dude, I feel like Baker is like if Dan Campbell played quarterback, I feel like he'd be like Baker Mayfield.
I can see Baker's a biting kneecaps kind of QB.
For sure.
For sure.
It was
So is Jared Goff, man. Everyone thinks Goff he's not a runner, man, but he's a tough son of a gun, man.
He is. I thought Detroit did a good job on defense. I mean, they have a lot of injuries in the backfield. Branch is suspended. I mean, it was a cast of replacements, and they answered the bell. And they got after Baker up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Ali McNeil back in the lineup. They made it difficult early. They got pressure on him, and I think it was just, they came ready to go. Dan Campbell's a great coach, man. We don't talk about it enough. Like they're dealing with an entire.
We talk about the
I don't think we talk about it enough. He's dealing with an entire secondary that's out. Branch is out. Kirby Joseph's out. They're missing one of their starting corners. Their nickel, Avonte Maddox. Like they are decimated. And these dudes showed up and they weren't afraid to play man to man. They're mixing in all the zone coverages, doing all this stuff, but there's not a team that has their self-identity figured out, in my opinion, better than Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions. They know exactly who they are. They know exactly what they stand for. This dude has been building it the entire step of the way. They lose, and that's why they're able to weather losing Ben Johnson and losing Aaron Glenn. They know who they are. They're a physical team. They're biting kneecaps. They're going to get after you in the trenches. Yeah. They're going to challenge you on defense, getting pressures on the quarterback and playing man-to-man. I know you guys just beat them. I know you guys just beat them.
No, I'm saying they got power and speed on offense, man.
Yeah.
And a fucking smart ball player slinging that thing around, man.
For sure. And I just love the entire ethos, man. They feel like they're a team. Like they got Jahmyr Gibbs. They got Amon-Ra. They got Montgomery. They got Jared Goff.
Sam Laporta.
Yeah, they got all of these great playmakers, but it feels like it's just the Detroit offense. You're hearing about Penei Sewell. One of the most recognizable players on the team is Dan Skipper. Like, he isn't even a starter. He's a fucking extra guy in. He's a replacement tackle starting right now. Like, most teams and organizations and cities don't even know who their Dan Skipper is. But in Detroit, he's celebrated. He's like, he's getting a game ball or Dan Campbell shouting him out in a freaking post-game speech, right?
Yeah.
They just feel like they're a unit, and I just love everything about them. They played great on Monday. I love Baker and Tampa Bay as well. These are two of my favorite teams, so I was very torn watching it. I wanted it to be a great game, but I just thought it was an outstanding rebound for the Lions coming off of the Chiefs. I just think Dan and that entire team and the way they play up front, the way they run the ball, the way they all work together, guys, receivers inserting into the box to get a block at the second level. Like, it's an unselfish team, and they play that way across the board. And it's a reflection of who their leader is as a coach, and they all live it. Yeah. And I just love it. So anyways,
that's
enough for me giving Dan Campbell love, but yeah, go ahead.
Like you said, never enough, baby. What did we think of the 10 p.m. kickoff? Did you stay up?
I was fucking there, Travis. I did the halftime from Detroit. I listen, and I don't feel this way just for football. We had a Phillies playoff game. It was a fucking playoff game that started 9 p.m. on Eastern coast. It should be against the rules. Shouldn't be allowed.
Why?
So 8 o'clock Eastern is the latest a big sporting primetime or playoff game should start. If you want to do a regular season basketball game or a regular season baseball game that nobody's tuned into for fucking on the East Coast for a West Coast game, you can do it. But a goddamn primetime game shouldn't be starting past 8 p.m. Eastern time.
You heard it here, folks.
You know what grinds my gears?
Time zones. Well, that does it for week 7 of bold topics around the NFL. How about we get to some stamps of the week?
Let's do it.
Stamps of the Week is brought to you by Starbucks, your new protein coffee destination. How about it? Go get your protein and your coffee. Caffeine.
It's genius.
That wins every time.
This week, we're going to do a special occasion. We've talked about this for a while on the show. Not a year, but it's been promised and it's been coming. And listen, if you're willing to get ink on your body, I mean, that's a stamp. I don't know that I condone this behavior.
There you go.
But, he did it. So
yeah,
I think he
sent it out in the
stamp.
universe and it got answered. And so, Jason, why don't you do the honors and introduce our Stamp of the Week?
All righty. We do have one very special Stamp of the Week to hand out.
Oh, man.
That's right. We said if anyone got a Jets Jake pinup tattoo, they could be on the show. And turns out we had a fan crazy enough to do this.
Let's go.
Wild Man joining us today.
Show them his face.
Show us your face. We are men of our word. So here to receive a special Stamp of the Week, please welcome Kason Barrett.
Let's go. Let's go, dude.
Never in a million years did I think I'd have my name on that intro, so thank you for that.
Come on, man. Hell yeah,
Listen,
brother.
You earned
deserve
it, brother.
man. Hell yeah.
You earned it with stupidity, bravery, whatever you want to call it. How many tattoos do you have?
I've got quite a few.
You see you're sleeved up a little bit on the arm, yeah.
Okay.
Are most of your tattoos pinups or?
Yeah, not all but one.
Got a sleeve.
So I got, the cross.
Oh, nice. The cross, yep.
Yes.
And then we got, the fame, the one everybody wants to see.
Let's see
I got to see this.
Oh!
Yeah! Look at that sexy guy.
It's a little generous on the body right there. Let's see.
You're telling me, man. I think the whole thing was generous.
We got a better picture of it right here so we can show the people. There you go.
What has been the reaction to the Jets Shake tattoo that you've gotten from other people?
It's been absolutely insane. My mom is so proud but disappointed. She's so disappointed. She's a saint, man. I don't know how I'd react.
You showed mom? That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, day one. I'm in my 20s. I'm young and dumb. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Maybe I can make this 15 minutes of fame last 30. Who knows? I got to send it.
Oh yeah, dude. Have some fun, man.
You sent it.
You definitely sent it.
Are you a Jets Shake fan? Are you a Jets fan?
Are you Jets fan? No, you got the Cowboys hat back there.
Yeah, I think that answers that.
Fan. I got the Cowboys hat. I got the pictures. I got them all.
All right.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we bring the man of the hour in this thing? Jets Jake, why don't you come on in, man?
Let's get him.
Hey guys.
I'll tell you what, if I didn't know any better, you two look like brothers.
I know. This guy looks like he could produce the show between me, him, and Brandon. It's just three white dudes with beards.
Yeah.
You kind of look like brothers.
I'll take it. And you can pass that tattoo off on your own as soon as this is done. But I'm truly honored. Thank you for making me look way more jacked than I am in person. That was very nice and generous of you. This whole thing has been very surreal. It's nice to finally get to meet you, bud.
Yes, sir. You too. I appreciate you not thinking I'm too totally, weird for having a naked version of you on my thigh. Opportunity came knocking. So,
well, just to be clear, I think you're extremely weird, and I love it. So
you'd be right. Yes,
it's the right kind of weird.
Precisely why you're here. All right.
We're on board.
Are you aware the Jets have not won a game since you've gotten this tattoo?
Oh yeah, I'm very aware. I'm hoping, maybe if they go 0-17, I'll cover it up with the Cowboys logo.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. That tattoo might be cursed.
It might be cursed.
Hey, pass that off on the Cowboys. If Jake paid for this, would you get it removed at a laser removal potentially?
Hey, yeah, sure. But it's really worth the story. It's got a good story to go with it. It's something.
There we go.
I
This
might not
guy's
be
in.
happy, and every time I got to take my clothes off, I look at my leg and I see Jake. But it's got a good story, so I'll go with it.
Very good story.
You might have started a trend, man. Who knows if there's other podcast tattoos on the horizon, man? You got any other shows you follow along with?
Pat McAfee show. I'd get Pat on my
Ooh,
thigh. 100%.
you get it.
There we go. All right, you heard it, Pat.
We go. Yeah,
let's go.
A pin up
Any
Pat.
of them, man.
Pin up Pat.
Yeah, let's go. Theo Vaughn will do it with me, probably.
That's probably.
And hey, I'll tell you what, Travis, you got the Cowboys on, I want to say Thanksgiving, isn't it? Thanksgiving Day?
Oh, yeah, Thanksgiving. Oh, yeah. Right there, Thursday night.
If you beat the Cowboys, Hey, I'll get you on the other leg.
Oh my gosh.
This guy's insane.
Come join me,
This guy's
Trav.
insane.
Come join
You
me.
gotta listen.
He just wants tattoos at this point.
Exactly.
There's no way the Cowboys are beating the Chiefs.
Don't you put that. Don't you put that
okay,
hex
knock
on
on
me.
wood. Knock on
Don't
wood.
you
Knock
put
on
that
wood.
hex on me.
My bad. Let me ask you this, Kason. You're on the show. You've gone to extreme lengths to get on the show. Do you want to share something? I got to give you some type of, is there a message you want to get out there? Is there anything you want to say to the people watching this?
You know, moments like this come once in a lifetime. So if you ever get, no matter how fucking batshit crazy the idea is, for something like that, you would go. You just take it, man. Just take it. I mean, what's the worst that's going to
Just
happen?
take it, man. You got to send it, baby.
That's awesome.
You got to send it.
Just got to take it. Just got to send it, man.
I love it, man.
That's the best advice Will Ferrell ever gave me. Full send.
Full send, baby.
That's
Speaking
right.
of full send, Travis, I was talking about the Cowboys, but hey, man, I'll tell you what, you're doing a pretty good job out there, man. You're still balling.
Thank you, dog. You already know, baby. Wait till you see me
Yes, sir.
Thursday, Thanksgiving Day down there in Dallas. Man, fire me up, man. Start shaving that other leg, baby. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to find a way to get to the game. I just got a new job, so maybe maybe I'll afford to get a ticket out there. But hey, if you see me in the crowd, after the game, just come holler.
Oh, you already know. I might know a guy.
What's your new job?
So I inspect airplanes. So funny story actually about the tattoo.
This guy's way smarter than I thought.
No, not at all. I failed math like twice. I failed algebra. But
Well, it's a good thing you're inspecting airplanes.
yes, sir. When the podcast came out, when you read my Reddit question, seeing if you guys would actually do it, I was at this other job, and as you kept talking about it on the podcast, I was like, man, I might actually have to get this damn tattoo. And so finally, things happen. I end up leaving that job, and with my last $800, I'd spent all my bills paid, and my last $800, I had that tattoo scheduled before I knew I was going to lose it, and I had a decision. I was like, man, should I be a grown ass adult and not get this tattoo? Maybe do the responsible thing. I was like, man, fuck it. We got to get this tattoo. So that last $800.
Because you got to send it, baby. You got to send it, baby.
You got to send it.
Hell yeah, dog.
Now you're a jet inspector
it,
with a Jets Jake tattoo. It's perfect.
Yeah,
How
it makes
about it,
perfect
man?
sense. Hey. I mean, you can't script it better.
Kason, thank you so much for buying
For honoring our Jets Jake.
For sending it.
That's right.
You already know, man. You definitely get our stamp of the week, our stamp of the year, man. I'm giving it to you.
No doubt.
A literal stamp,
And,
permanent stamp.
Yeah, I got a permanent stamp right there.
Keep Thanksgiving open, man. I might know somebody that can get you in the building.
Hey, if you do, great, man. I don't want to put no pressure on you. I don't want to be a douchebag. Be like, hook me up. Nothing like that.
But seriously,
Right, if something comes up, something comes up.
I have left that date open on my calendar. Kason, you're the man, brother. Appreciate you hopping on. Apparently, we'll see you down in Dallas.
I cannot thank you enough for this opportunity, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, fuck it. We thank you, man. And that does it for Stamps of the Week, brought to you by Starbucks, your new protein coffee destination.
Thank you to our sponsor, Peloton.
That is
Peloton.
right. There we go. One more time.
Peloton. Peloton.
Nice. The new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus is seriously next level. That's right. Imagine having a personal trainer and high-end gym rolled into one sleek machine in your home.
Standout feature is Peloton IQ. That's right. Which has a movement tracking camera that counts reps.
Nice.
I can't tell you how important that is because I lose track quick.
I get caught thinking about muscles. Yeah, thinking about
was
focusing
that 8?
on other things.
Was that 7?
I'm just gonna
I don't
keep
know.
Doing it. Yep.
Now you don't have to worry about it because there's a camera that's tracking it for you. It does provide real-time form corrections as well. Oh my God, making strength and training more effective than ever.
That's so good, man. This has to be some of your favorite features on the Peloton.
It is. It is. The camera is fantastic. Again, counting is hard, especially when you're fatigued.
Yeah.
So having this AI thingamabobber deal do it for you is a major game changer.
There you go.
There's classes. You can ride the bike. You can do the tread. You can do strength exercise. You can do Pilates. Sometimes you got to work on the core.
Ooh.
Especially if you just had a baby. I haven't had a baby.
Why don't you tell us about Peloton IQ?
And with Peloton IQ, you can get personalized guidance that suggests when to increase weights to optimize your progress and help you reach your goals.
The thoughtfully designed screen swivels so you can turn it around when you're going from running to strength training and stretching, all in one workout. You can just do it easily.
Let yourself run, lift, flex, push, go. Explore the new Peloton cross-training tread plus at onepeloton.com.
All right, man. Peloton. Thank you to our partner, SeatGeek.
With all these wild NFL matchups happening, we got to tell you about our friends at SeatGeek who are hooking up the 92%ers.
Whether you're a first timer or you've been using SeatGeek forever, they're giving all our listeners 10% off with code New Heights. The code works for sports, concerts, comedy shows, you name it.
Maybe you just want to see Sabrina Carpenter on tour or even Travis in the Chiefs play. You name it, they got it. Maybe you're into hobby horsing. I don't even know if they have that, but they probably do. Their app makes it super easy to find all the good seats.
They've got this rating system, right? That goes from 1 to 10. When there's a green dot on the rating system, that means it's a pretty damn good deal. You should go ahead and grab that ticket. When it's red, you should probably keep scrolling, figuring out where the green dots are.
Yeah, green's good, red's bad.
Good, red's bad. Everybody knows that.
I mean, listen, Eagles and Chiefs. With over 35 million downloads, there's a reason they've got the go-to ticket app. So save yourself some money, and that's the end of that sentence.
Open the SeatGeek app now and add code New Heights to your account to get 10% off your next order. Doesn't matter if you use SeatGeek before or not.
That's code New Heights for 10% off. Terms, of course, apply.
Thank you to our sponsor, Allstate.
You know what's smart?
What?
Checking Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds on car insurance.
You know what's not smart?
Not checking Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds on car insurance.
That is also not smart, but not checking your fantasy lineup before kickoff.
Yeah, seeing a player with 40 points and realizing they're on your bench.
Yep.
Not a good feeling. Not a good feeling.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Jason, you want to do the honors? Get this thing rocking?
Hit the intro, and then we'll get right to it. All right, here we go. Come on, Jay. Come on. Our guest today is 6-foot guard from Bethel High School, the Associated Press High School Player of the Year in football and basketball. That's right. The first overall pick in the 1996 NBA draft, 1997 NBA Rookie of the Year, 11-time NBA All-Star, 2001 NBA MVP, member of the NBA 75th anniversary team, and a member of the NBA Hall of Fame. 92%ers. Please welcome. We're talking about podcasts. We're talking about podcasts. Mr. Allen Iverson, baby.
Let's go.
What's happening? Appreciate that, man.
We get so many guests that come on that is just like, it's crazy that we're talking to them.
Insane.
And for you, the legend that you've been and we're like, the entire of us like growing up in the NBA and
man,
you know, it's an honor to be sitting here talking to you. Absolutely.
Grew up in the heart of it. You as an icon, as a person, as a player, your swagger, how much confidence just oozes out of you at all times. Man, I can't thank you enough for who you are and what you are. And congrats on this documentary, man. 3-part documentary is it's a beautiful story of a lot of ups and downs, but it's told by you and your family and the people closest to you so that you could, I don't know. It sounds like so you could kind of like lay the law and let everybody know the truth about your entire life story, man. It's a beautiful story, man.
Thank you guys, man. First and foremost, I'm a big fan. You know, I love you guys. You know,
That's great.
You know how much I love football. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I definitely know the best of the best. You know what I mean? So I've always been a fan of you guys, man. You know, I've been a fan of your story. You know what I mean? I wish you guys make me wish I had a brother my own, you know, my age in the area, to, you know, to navigate through life the way y'all have together. You know what I mean? The great support system that you guys have. Man, I love Mom. She the best. You know what I mean?
Know
and, you know, it has to be. I just love the way she tackled the situation of having 2 sons, you know what I mean, and having to root for and support both of them. You know what I mean? I just love her to death, man. And now she handles everything. But thank you, man. The documentary is just a gift. As athletes, everybody when they think role model, they always think little kids. It's so cliche, you know what I mean? But we inspire so many. We inspire so many adults, you know what I mean, of all ages, you know, people of all ages,
Heck yeah.
all races, you know what I mean? And it's a beautiful gift for us. And I want to give back my gift of being an open book. You know what I mean? The turbulent life that I've had, you know, the ups and downs, obviously, like you talked about. And, you know, some of them are embarrassing, but it's a bigger picture. You know, I feel like a lot of the situations that I've been through in life, you know, people go through those situations and, you know, they give up. And I think that's the worst thing you could do in life is fall down and not get back up, opposed to getting up, brushing yourself off and keep going. You know what I mean? I think it's a gift to people and letting them know and understand that it's all right to be you. Whoever God made you, you know what I mean? It's all right to be that person. I think it's a disrespect to God for wanting to be somebody else. Like I always wanted to be like Mike, but I always wanted to be myself. I was happy with who I am. You know what I mean? And I think it's important for people to be satisfied and comfortable with being them and realize that I know it sounds, you know, cocky or arrogant, but it's not. This is your world. You know what I mean? How is it a world if you're not in it? You know what I mean? Everything in this world and everything that you want to achieve in life is achievable. And I'm that living proof. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like this is a gift to everybody. You can see all of the things that I've been through and all the things that I fought through and come out unscathed, and I'm still standing.
Amen to all of that, guys. That was a freaking that was amazing, and could not agree more. I gotta say, and I think you just hit it on the head. Like authentic, be who you are, yourself, an open book. All of that is on display in this documentary, and really, 100%. It's been on display your whole life, brother. Like, I really think you're a living legend in the city of Philadelphia on a scale of nobody else, and I think not only because you were an unbelievable basketball player, but everything that you just said, like all of the press conferences, but how you carried yourself on the court, the passion that you played with, how you related to fans. Like, I think that goes a lot, especially in a city like Philadelphia. It paved the way. And in this documentary, you go through a lot of like all of it, and behind the scenes, it's very much an open book.
Oh yeah.
So I think Philadelphia in particular is going to love this, but I think anybody is going to be able to draw a lot from this documentary. I don't know, where do we want to start, Trav?
We can always start back to where the doc started with you being the AP player both in football and basketball, man. Absolute legend. You grew up in the 90s or in the 80s and 90s doing all this, and did you ever look at a guy like Deion Sanders, a guy like Bo Jackson, and think, you know what? I know they kind of cross over a little bit in terms of their leagues, but did you ever have it in your mind that, I could play football and basketball?
That was the dream, man. That was the blueprint. You know what I mean? That was my thing was football was my first love. You know what I mean? I never liked basketball. I thought basketball was soft. You know what I mean? I didn't like, I didn't like it. And I remember one day my mom, like she drugged me, her and my basketball coach out of there. And I cried, I kicked and screamed. And I didn't want to play basketball. I kept telling her basketball was soft. And I got in there, and I remember getting in there, and all of the guys that were on my football team were trying out for basketball. Mm-hmm. So, I came back home, but I'll never forget it's this legendary day that me and my mom talk about all the time. I was telling her, "Thank you, Mom. I love you so much. I love basketball. I want to play basketball too." And it was like that from that point on. And my dream was just to play in the NFL and to play in the NBA. And obviously, the circumstances happened, and I end up having to play basketball. And then one little story is I remember being at Georgetown, and I used to have to walk past the football field to get to the gym. And every day I would walk by and I would look at the players, and I think we were like Division III or something. And I used to cry, when I watched those guys playing, because it used to hurt so bad, because, football was my life. And I used to cry when I watched, looked at the field and the guys out there playing. So I took a route that it used to take me from my dorm 5 to 10 minutes to get there. I used to not go by the football field. I took a route that was like 45 minutes. So I didn't have to watch it. And it took a lot for me to get over not being able to play football, but it all ended one day when I went into the office and asked Coach Thompson, could I play football? Could I try out for the team?
What did he say?
I don't think the language, it depends on what type of language I can use.
You can go ahead and use any language, baby.
I tell you what, I never thought about playing football again after what he said. He basically said, don't ever come to me with nothing like that, no nonsense like that, ever again. And I never thought about it. Well, it actually helped me because I never thought about playing again. I would just always, remained a big football fan.
Why were you such a big fan? Like, what about the sport did you love? Like the physicality, like certain players?
Shash said it best in the documentary. He was saying, he was like, listen, there's only a few guys out here taking as much of a beating as me in this game. And he was referencing you and how much guys you were so fearless when you attacked the rim that you were on the floor.
I was going to say the exact same thing. There wasn't nothing soft with the way AI played.
And that come from my football roots. Like everybody thought it was a big deal with me hitting the floor. I remember my coaches used to always tell me, like, if you're not hurt, you know what I mean? Like, get up. Don't ever let the other team see you hurt. Weak. You know what I mean? So, I would hit that floor, but I was so used to, playing football that everybody thinks that it was a big deal with me hitting the floor like that. It was nothing, breaking bones and getting, 100 stitches in my face all together throughout my career. Like, oh my gosh. It was nothing playing football though.
Do you think playing football made you a better basketball player in that regard?
Absolutely. I mean, I was always playing football with a basketball. Always. That was my mentality. You know what I mean? So I implemented so many things from, what I could do on the football field to the basketball court.
Who was AI's favorite football players growing up or favorite team growing up?
I've been a Cowboy. He know that. He sent me an autograph picture. He signed his name and put "fuck the Cowboys" up there. I got it hanging in my house. People coming in like, "What's this all about right here?" Like my man sent me that, so I gotta hang it up. And so it's in my man cave. But
that's dope.
Oh gosh,
definitely Dion. You know what I mean? Definitely Dion. I mean, obviously, I'm a big Troy Aikman fan. I love Troy Aikman, man. Walter Payton, Tony Dorsett. The list goes on and on. You know what I mean? Sure. I love so many football players because I love the sport. You know what I mean? This is what you guys like. I know everything about you guys. I thought that we would be all right once he retired, and then they get a center to come in that's just as good.
Hey, like Jergens.
You know what I mean? And then, Travis, like, I think, obviously we all know that, Shannon Sharp really kind of changed the game at the tight end position because he was like a wide receiver playing tight end. And, you came in and just did it 2.0. And, it's like, how the hell can you stop him? Because, it's like trying to check a wide receiver.
We were both blessed with some good quarterbacks. That's why.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, the best. You definitely got the best of the best with you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Definitely.
Well, we've had a long-running debate on the show. I'm sure you know. Is it easier for an NBA player to play in the NFL or an NFL player to play in the NBA? What do you think?
I would say it's a difficult question for me because I love both sports and respect both sports so much.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to answer because I played football and I played basketball, but I played basketball on an NBA level, and I never played on a professional level in football. So that would be something that I couldn't answer, and I think it'll be disrespectful for me to
Fair enough.
To answer that because I know what it took for me to get to the NBA. And I'm pretty sure what it took for me to get to the NBA, it was hard for guys to get to the NFL. So I'll leave that one alone.
Well, I respect it. I respect it. Just so you know, I am 1,000% on board of NBA athletes taking over the NFL if they ever decide. But
I can see you playing on an NFL team right now.
Could you imagine AI on a field?
Oh, I can still spin it. Not right now. 30 years ago, okay. Because I can still spin it. But it's crazy. Like when you getting like older, like I'm 50 years old now, and I'm like, man, like I'll be out there and shooting with my daughter. We outside, and I'm like, I'll wake up the next day, and I'm like, damn, I wasn't doing nothing but shooting jumpers. And you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, man, listen, while it lasts, enjoy it. You know what I mean? Because when it's over, it's over. Like, like Allen Iverson is still here, but the answer is going to heaven. It's over.
Oh my God, that was great.
You were a two-way player on the court, man. Just a natural competitor, no matter what you had to do to make your team win. But you were the same way on the field. You played quarterback and you played safety. If you did play at that next level or try and make a run at going to the NFL when you were younger, what do you think you were better at? Do you think you were better at or more natural at one position than the other?
I just always loved being a punt returner. I loved being a kick returner because I thought it was basically, you know, I had too much of a big advantage of somebody, you know, running at me. Just like I know cornerback has to be the hardest position ever in sports.
1,000%.
You know what I mean? It has to be. Yes. I have to be under the helm. I have to be in some type of control of the game. You know what I mean? And what better position than the quarterback? You know, you think of how great you are. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for Patrick, you know what I mean? Like you have to have somebody to get you the ball. You know what I mean? And I just felt like if I had to give it up, you know what I mean, I would definitely give up the defensive side of the ball. And I wasn't a great defensive player on basketball either. I played the passing.
I'll tell you what,
I had Dikembe behind me to make up for all of my mistakes. And I had, we really had teams. Like the year we went to the finals, like I was the one that everybody knew that was gonna have my job was to put the basket, you know, the basketball in the hoop. But my job was just really that and playing the passing lanes, and Dikembe and Theo Rattler made up for my mistakes.
Turnovers, baby.
They made up
turnovers win games, man.
Yeah,
you're getting in those passing lanes, though.
The deficiencies that I had, they made up for it. That's what made us a team. The things that I couldn't do on the basketball court, they made up for it. They could do. So when people say I carried a terrible team to the NBA finals, that was the most disrespectful thing in the world because I know what those guys did out there for us to win basketball games.
Oh, you guys were a complete team, man. It was actually cool in the documentary to see how close you guys were, because I think that doesn't get talked about enough in sports, especially in basketball. Everyone thinks it's like, oh, if you got the superstar, you can go all the way and like he's like the team and this and no. When you see that documentary, man, you guys were tight-knit group. You guys were very close. You could see the way you guys hugged each other after games, by the way you guys, you know, the emotion that you shared when you won and when you fell short in the finals, man. And that's the type of shit that I love, man.
And still like this today. Still like that today.
Still like this today? You are. That's awesome.
Still like that today. Same relationship. You know what I mean? It's just the bad. That's one of the worst parts of retiring. You think that, you know what I mean, everybody thinks when you retire, it's just the game that you miss. Just playing the game. No, it's the people. It's those people that help you become who you are. Like I didn't become top 75 all time by myself. You know what I mean? I didn't become a Hall of Famer by myself. I had so many teammates, so many coaches, training staffs, doctors, family, your friends, the whole support system. You know what I mean? When you become a Hall of Famer, all the people that help you get there, they become Hall of Famers. You know what I mean? They help you live out that dream, and they are proud. At the end, when they're proud of you, you know what I mean? When they walk around, they can feel like they're Hall of Famers too because they help you get there.
I love that. I love that so much.
I love it too, man. That shit's awesome.
You talk about playing in Philly. How would you describe the fans in Philadelphia? I feel like a lot of times there's a lot of noise around them. There's a lot of chirping on, I guess, the attitude that they have from current players, former players, other fans. What was it like for you playing in Philadelphia and interacting with the fans in Philly?
it was, I was, believe it or not, I was on both sides of it. I got the wrath too.
Everybody gets the wrath. You don't play in Philadelphia and not get the wrath.
You can't escape it. Nobody's escaping it.
Because sometimes people think that I didn't go through it. You know what I mean? Like early in my career, I went through it. Now, I mean, it was a point where I was on the trading block. It was some bumps in the road. Like it was rough, but they are the most loyal, beautiful fans in the world. I remember, I used to always talk about the Eagles fans, and I was like, I always loved the Eagles players because 9 times out of 10 we had a relationship. We were that close to each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you see them out all the time, and me being a Cowboy fan, it was difficult for the fans in Philadelphia to embrace that because they felt that I belonged to them. And I do, you know what I mean? But I became a Cowboy. I was a Cowboy 16 years before I got there. You know what I mean? I've been a Cowboy for 45 years. That part, they had to just understand that. And the documentary helps a lot when it comes to that too. But they're the most loyal, passionate, they, like, if you think about the stadium, I think in recent years, they had a jail cell. A holding cell.
Oh yeah, we talked to Kevin Hart about this one. Kev actually said he was in the jail cell at one point.
Way he was in there. Come on,
they are for real, man, and they're the most beautiful, loyal fans. Like, it's crazy that 15 years after I retire, that the relationship is still the same. Like you can look at Michael Jordan and the relationship with him in Chicago, or LeBron, the fans in Cleveland. I think one of the most powerful right now is Steph in Golden State. You know what I mean? In San Francisco. Like, but I just feel like there's no other relationship with player and fan like it is. You know what I mean? And with myself and the Philly fans, they're just beautiful people. They've been with me. Matter of fact, we grew up together. Basically, like I became a man in Philadelphia. I was 21 years old when I got there. You know what I mean? So they were with me throughout my turbulent life. You know what I mean? All the ups, all the downs, and the good times, the bad times, and they always stuck beside me, and that's why the relationship is everlasting.
You're hitting on so many sentiments that are true for myself as well, playing in Philly, and I think it is hard when you're going through the tough times. There's no question. They're going to make you feel it, but like you just said, if you make it to the other side of that and you show grit and perseverance and like the ability to overcome those things, I feel like you're loved forever in this city.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you touch on a lot of this stuff in the doc, and it's very much happens throughout your career. And in this city more than any, like if you overcome that, I feel like it's like you're one of ours. Like you almost have to earn the right, basically.
Right. And, but they care so much. It's like, with me, like that type of shit was organic. Like, I mean, I play every game like it's my last anyway. You know what I mean? Because you never know when, my high school coach told me that. You know what I mean? You never know when your last is going to be your last game. You know what I mean? That's why I never, and to each his own, y'all.
We're not judging nobody.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not, it's different. It's different now. Like
we know what you're talking about.
You could never come to me and talk to me about load management. Like, AI, you're not playing tonight. Why? We're resting you.
In the doc, they said they had to hide your jersey to prevent you from playing when you were hurt.
I can't believe like somebody like you're resting me. Like you're resting me. Like that's not load management. That's a suspension, man. Like
what are we doing?
You know what I mean? Like
do that.
You resting me. I mean, like tomorrow we have practice. Rest me then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when you can rest me. Don't rest me during the game.
Don't make any sense.
I would have never went for that. You know what I mean? But Philadelphia, like it's like I've always played every game like it's my last. Even if I went Oprah Winfrey from the field, had an awful game, I could feel good about myself because I know I played harder than everybody else. And Philadelphia fans, like that's why the Eagles, if you think about the Eagles, their DNA is tough. You know what I mean? Now they just got all the great skills players, and their quarterback and that Goddard, you know what I mean? And then you got the two wide receivers.
AJ Brown,
And you got Saquon. You know what I mean? And then on defense, there ain't too many superstars. Jalen superstar, you know, basically. But other than that, everybody is just dogs. And they just feel like we can beat you ugly. We don't have to, we're gonna beat you regardless. You know, we're gonna out-tough you. And that's what the city is. That's what the fans are. That's what they used to. But if they don't see that effort, they can detect it, and they're gonna let you know about it.
You can smell it like a dog too,
No doubt.
I'll tell you what, there were some dogs in that 96 draft class, man. It's gotta be the greatest draft class ever, right?
It's
gotta be. The only one. The only one even close is 03 with LeBron and Dwayne, but it doesn't have it's crazy. Maybe
so Charlie, when you say that, when you name that draft class, you said LeBron, and you will say Dwayne, and you will say Carmelo.
And, I mean, you throw Chris Bosh in there too,
Kobe Bryant went 13 in our draft.
That's crazy.
He went 13. Steve Nash. 13. You know what I mean? Like
Ray Allen.
I mean,
Ray Allen,
we
Sniper.
had Ray Allen. I mean, come on,
Marbury,
man.
Antoine Walker, Page.
I mean, all of these names are.
hey, man,
it's like sticky one.
It goes on and on. You know what I mean? You know, that was a great draft. What was that? 2003.
Yes,
2003.
But our draft, like that 96 draft, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
It's crazy.
The 90s, baby. I will say this though, I am glad that the Sixers are showing love to the 2001 Sixers and bringing back that iconic Sixers jersey, because it is still to this day one of the most iconic jerseys ever, and you made it what it is today, man. So I'm glad they're showing some love that way. But we don't want to waste any of the time. We got one more segment though. It's called "We Gotta Ask," but you don't have to answer. You can tell us to fuck off.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna start off with something that I gotta ask. Out of all your signature shoes, what is your favorite signature shoe?
The question.
It's got to be the first one.
First one is the best one. I mean, it's all your life you dream of that, your whole life. And then when you finally see it, like when you look at it, and then, you know, they were actually like, you know how you, they'll give you the shoe and then they basically, you know, you can add or you can take away from it. Like they could have probably handed me a Timberland. And it would have been, you know what I mean? I would have been like, yo, that's it. You know what I mean? So, you know, just me being, a Michael Jordan fan and loving Mike the way I've always loved him and wanting to be like him and, you know, and him giving me the vision, you know, that was one of the things that I cared about, having my own shoe and looking like a superhero on the court. And that was him. So, yeah, number one, the first one, the question.
I had to ask you, and just to let you know, I had the answers. I had the answer once, man. When I was a young cat, I had the answers in the headband, but I was playing the 5 though. I didn't handle the rock.
Speaking of Mike, you said, or a lot of people say your greatest highlight in your NBA career is crossing over Michael Jordan. Do you agree with this? Is that your favorite highlight?
No. I mean, I've done people way worse.
Yes, you have.
Way worse.
Yes, you have.
But if you think about it, you gotta, you know what I mean? Y'all know a highlight, you have to make the shot or you're not gonna see it on ESPN. You're not gonna see it on the highlights. So it was a lot of things I've done to people and didn't make the shot. You know what I mean? That was way worse than that crossover right now. Like Mike got it, but he didn't get it.
You reach, I teach.
You reach, I teach. No, just back up. Just back up.
There
and,
it is.
and don't try to beat me to the spot. If you don't want to get hit by it, just let me go by you. If you try to beat me to that spot, then you won't stay there and I'm going to be somewhere else.
Do you have one in particular in mind that maybe people don't even know or remember because you didn't make the shot? I'm trying to is there a specific?
Is there one that you missed the shot and you were like, oh.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, like, damn. But your friends and your family after the game, like, man, you missed the shot. Like, damn. Because they had the game. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? And then everybody, a lot of people try to lie, especially the guys that play the game, they lie and say they don't go watch the games after they play them. You know what I mean? Like, you go home. And while everybody take the game, and then eventually go home and watch it, especially if you play a good one. Now, if you play a bad one, 9 times out of 10, you don't want to go home and watch it. But you're going to see it in the film session anyway the next day. So I definitely had a lot of those moments. But I made some, so,
listen, you made the most. You made most of them, shit. You made the arm sleeve, the shooting sleeve, iconic to the point where it's literally, you can't watch a basketball game to this day without seeing at least 5 to 6 guys wearing a sleeve. Where'd the shooting sleeve even come from?
Why didn't I patent that?
No.
Oh!
Where did it even come from? Why is it so smooth?
I don't know how much time we got, but I'm loving it.
Listen, we're on your time, big guy.
I'm loving this. And great questions. I'm loving it. The crazy thing about the sleeve is, obviously you see now everybody's wearing it in every sport. If you think back on it, it was just, I know y'all used it, man. It was the, I don't know what it's called, where the trainers used to pull it and they used to cut it.
Oh, like compression sleeve.
Right.
Yeah.
Type thing. Yeah. Okay,
and
gotcha.
I used to wear that all the time. And then my trainer had actually got somebody to make the sleeve because I was hurt. I used to have a bursa sack on my arm.
Ooh, the bursas, man. It's 2 weeks in a row we get hit with bursa sacks. Man, God, those bursa sacks will swell up on you.
Yes, man. I used to have to get it drained like before every game.
Wow.
Before every game. But it would smash you down because it looked ugly. So it would smash you down. And I had the surgery and I had bone fragments, so they moved it out of there. And after I got the surgery, I used to wear the sleeve. And my trainer had someone make like the actual sleeve that they wear today. So after I recovered from my injury, I was so used to it, I just kept wearing it. You know what I mean? And then the rest is history. Everybody just, I guess it looked good too.
I had to know where it was coming from. Heck yeah, he's swag.
Yeah, but I was hurt real bad, so that's why I used to wear it. I can't take the credit and act like I just, for fashion, I'm going to just do this. No, I was hurt. So my trainer, my trainer get the credit for that.
There you go.
There we go. All right, Eagles Cooper DeJean brought back the AI step over. Did you see this clip?
Yes, and I always see him. I always see him out in Philadelphia.
Hey, Coop is living it.
Coop's a great dude.
He a bad motherfucker.
Yes, he is. Is this taunting? I don't think this should be a taunting penalty. If you're he's just getting up,
They
right?
said he taunted him?
That's they called it. Yeah.
You know what? So listen, that looked like it was, because obviously it was, I don't know. I feel like it was premeditated. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but with mine, I didn't even know that I did it. Like when I did that, I was so into the game, and he was, Ty was a pest to me that series. He was like, we were getting ready to fight. He was getting on my nerves. It was just, he was grabbing, he was holding, you know what I mean? And the crazy part about it, I love him to death. Like I love the guy. We are the best friends now, but Shaq and Kobe was teasing him before the game because he looked up at me. Like when he was in college, I was his favorite player. So they were like, "You gonna let AI come in the series, and you gonna let him do this, do that." So he was trying to prove himself to those guys. So that's why we were having problems throughout the game. And when it happened, I hit the shot and I stepped over him. I didn't know until after the game that it actually happened when I was watching the highlights. Like I didn't even know I did it. And both of you guys know, your emotions during the game. You just
when you're in it,
playing the game. A lot of times they say, what happened when you crossed this person and that person? I don't remember. I was just, you know what I mean? I was just
flow of the
playing.
game. Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I don't know, but to see other people do it, I seen, I think Tyler Lockett did it one time. It's just dope to me. I love it.
I was about to say, whenever anybody walks over someone like that, it immediately takes everyone back to that finals game, man.
Yeah, that's dope.
I got one more for you, big guy. We always ask all of our guests that come on the show, what is your welcome to the NBA moment? We started this thing off with what is our welcome to the NFL moment. It could be good, it can be bad, it could just be something that you didn't think you were going to experience coming into it. But what was your welcome to the NBA moment?
When I saw him up close. When I saw him up close.
That's easy. That easy.
Mike, you're like, oh shit, I'm really doing this.
It's him. That is him right there. I'm looking at him. I see him. It's like, Mama, I made it. You know what I mean? Like the moment, like the guy that I would not even be on this court right now today if I didn't have that vision. If I didn't actually want to be like him, he made it possible in my mind that I could be an NBA basketball player. And then for me to see him is a moment that is going to live in my mind forever. I'll never forget it.
I can only imagine. You kidding me? Did you say anything to him?
It's sort of like when I see him now, it's the same feeling. You know what I mean? I'm just nervous. You know what I mean? Starstruck. Like it never changed. He never looks real to me. You know what I mean? Like that's why I know it's starstruck. I've never seen a human being that didn't look real to me. Like every time I see him, it's like, I don't know, man. It's just it's embarrassing.
Listen, I get it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, absolutely. AI, you're the best, man. Thank you so much for joining us,
man. Big fans. I love you guys, man. God bless y'all.
So much
and
love
family,
for you,
man. Hope all is well. Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
Shout out to Mom. Your mom looked amazing in the documentary. And she could just tell how amazing she was as a mother to you. You always gave her flowers every single time you had an award. You had her kisses on your cheek, man.
That's right.
I love to see it, man. Hell of a documentary. And thank you so much for coming on here and having some fun with this, big dog.
Thank you, baby. Appreciate you guys, man.
You already know. You ever want to come out to Kansas City, see some football, man? Come on out, baby.
Right on. You already know I do.
All right, that wraps up another episode of New Heights.
Yeah, baby.
Man, thank you so much to the one and only Allen Iverson. Thank you so much for joining us. Also, thanks to the one and only owner of a Jets Jake pinup tattoo, Case and Fair, for joining us. Make sure you subscribe to the New Heights channel on YouTube and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus on the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show brought to you by WhatsApp. Everybody get WhatsApp and communicate just that much better with your group messages and your friends and your regular messages. Everything's just that much easier on WhatsApp. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. And thanks to our New Heights production and team for always making us look better and making it a lot easier for when we have guests coming on the show. Thank you to all the 92%ers for tuning in week week out. We'll see you guys next week after a little bit of that Monday Night Football.
Yeah, baby. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We love you.
How you doing, buddy?
I just hate a lot of people in this world right now, so it's very difficult to have energy. Now I got it going! What's up, AI?
What's up?
Let's go!
What up, baby?
What's up, baby?
You got the Cardis on just as I was hoping, baby. Let's go!
What's up?